G'day folks, Kenny Koala here, and welcome to Assumed News, your portal to the quirky, the bizarre, and the downright hilarious. We're not here to spoon-feed you the news like the mainstream media. We're here to give it to you with a healthy dose of satire and wit. So buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and get ready for a wild ride into the headlines that'll leave you howling with laughter. Cheers. Oh dear. It appears that our friends from across the sea just couldn't handle the Australian experience. This backpacker has thrown in the towel after only 3 weeks in this land of sunshine and friendly creatures. Perhaps they couldn't handle the heat, or maybe they had one too many close calls with our unique wildlife. Whatever the reason, they've decided to pack their bags and head home. We must say we're a little bit baffled. After all, who wouldn't want to spend a few more weeks in this sunburnt country? Looks like the couch potatoes of the world are in for some bad news. Studies have revealed that being aerobically fit in middle age can help reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and dementia later in life. You know what that means, right? It's time to put down those chips and pick up your running shoes. But let's face it, if you're not already hitting the gym or hitting the pavement, you're probably not exactly in the best shape of your life. So, if you want to keep your mind sharp, it might be time to start exercising, buddy. Well. It seems like there's a real-life Santa Claus on the loose in Australia, melting hearts with his over-the-top generosity. Just imagine, a mystery man paying off the labies for every customer at a local toy store. The customers were left teary-eyed and overwhelmed, probably feeling like they stepped into a Hallmark movie. Some might say it's heartwarming and a true act of kindness, but others might call it a tad excessive and attention-seeking. Well, it seems like Queensland tomato growers have had a brutal wake-up call after their crops were devastated in a quarantine disaster. Apparently, millions of dollars worth of fruit have been destroyed, leaving farmers in a state of shock. You could say it's a saucy mess that's left them feeling a bit squashed. But hey, at least they have a good excuse to make some world-famous chunky tomato soup now, right? Well, who would have thought that a piece of sports apparel could cause such a stir? It appears that the cap of a certain Australian sporting god has just been sold for an astronomical price. Let's just say, the buyer must have some deep pockets and a serious obsession with all things sports memorabilia. One can't help but wonder if this cap has some kind of magical powers that we're not aware of. Or maybe it's just the fact that people will pay an arm and a leg for anything that's deemed to be iconic or legendary. Well. It seems like the I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here fans are not too thrilled with the rumored contestants. In fact, they're so up in arms, they're threatening to boycott the show if certain celebrities are cast. It's enough to make you laugh out loud. I mean, really folks, it's just a simple reality show, not the fate of the universe at stake. But hey, we all have our own opinions, right? Maybe the producers should take note and consider casting some less controversial celebrities next time to keep the peace. Scam texts have become such a nuisance that authorities have cracked down on them. It's reassuring to see the fun police taking action to protect us from annoying spam. But I can't help but wonder if they're just a little bit jealous of the attention these scammers get. I mean, who doesn't want to hear from a Nigerian prince every once in a while? Just kidding. Seriously though, it's a step in the right direction, even if it means the end of my daily diet of Viagra emails. Well. It looks like Molly the Maggie's family has chimed in with their 2 cents on the bombshell court ruling. Can you imagine the audacity these birds have? Thinking they can share their opinions on a legal matter? It's enough to make you question the bird brain intelligence levels, am I right? But hey, who knows, maybe these magpies have some hidden law degrees and secret legal knowledge that we're not aware of. Stranger things have happened. Well, looks like the pub giant is starting to regret their decision to axe Australia Day celebrations. Oh, how the tables have turned. But let's not get too excited, folks. It's just another case of a company trying to save face after a public backlash. It's almost like they're finally waking up to the fact that pissing off a nation's holiday celebration is less than ideal for business. Who would have thought that making decisions that make people angry would have consequences? Colour us shocked. Well, the search continues for an elusive crocodile that's been spotted in southeast Queensland. As if we didn't have enough wildlife to worry about, now a prehistoric creature decided to pay us a visit. It's like a real-life game of Spot the Crocodile. We should start a betting pool on where it'll show up next, perhaps in the local swimming pool or the middle of a busy city street. Stranger things have happened in this strange and wonderful land. Well, what do we have here? Human remains have been found in Queensland, and guess what? They've been identified. As for the identity of this mysterious set of bones, well, let's just say it's not exactly the plot twist you'd expect from a Stephen King novel. In fact, it's so mundane it could make your average Aussie's tea go cold. But hey, at least the authorities have one less cold case to deal with, right? So, here's to the power of modern forensics and the ever so exciting world of identity revealings. Well, if it ain't Woolworths! They've just thrown us a doozy of an update. The ongoing warehouse standoff has already cost them a whopping $50 million. It's enough to make your eyeballs pop out. But hey, let's not get all doom and gloom. There's a silver lining to this cloud. Maybe they'll finally invest in some better logistics and improve their supply chain efficiency. After all, every crisis is an opportunity in disguise, right? Or at least that's what they tell you in Management 101. And now, for all things sports related, let's chat with our sports expert, Suzie Tacobell. Hello, Suzie. What's stirring in the world of sports today?
At the annual Australian Medieval Sports Tournament, contestants test their might in the ancient and peculiar sport of shin kicking. Two competitors face off, aiming to forcefully kick each other's shins without falling or using their arms. Yesterday, the finalists were a seasoned veteran, Kevin Steelshin Thompson, and newcomer, Jenna Iron Leg Brown. Despite her lack of experience, Jenna's determination proved to be the game changer as she emerged victorious in a hard-earned 6-5 victory. The crowd's anticipation is palpable as two brave warriors step onto the dusty field, ready for the unconventional and intense contest of shin kicking. The rules are clear. Two opponents stand face to face, aiming to deliver forceful kicks to each other's shins while balancing on one foot. The objective is to make the opponent fall without using arms for support.
And while we're on the topic of weather, we have our trusty meteorologist, Wendy here, to give us the latest forecast. Wendy, how's the weather looking for the week ahead?
こんばんはシリア。天気の最新情報はこちらです。アレッポ。現在の気温は10度 C、晴れています。今夜の予想最高気温は12度。最低気温は6度くらいです。ダマスカス。気温は12度 C、曇り空です。今夜の最高気温は14度。最低気温は8度まで下がるでしょう。ホムス。現在の気温は11度 C、曇り空です。気温は13度でピークに達し、一晩で7度まで下がります。ラタキア、気温は14度、空は晴れです。今夜の最高気温は16度、最低気温は10度前後になる見込みです。カーミシュリ、現在の気温は9度、曇り空です。今夜の最高気温は11度、気温は5度まで下がるそうです。タルトゥース、気温は13度、曇り空です。今夜の最高気温は15度、最低気温は9度まで下がるでしょう。暖かくして素敵な夜をお過ごしください。